Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see CSAT comprehension topic. Comparison topic. We can call this topic as comparison, or we can call this as inequality. Okay, so in my class it will be in a structured way. First we will start with the basics, then we will deal with the types, then we will do practice questions, and finally we will do UPSC questions. Okay, so my name is Suresh Kumar. So my channel name is Maxstrom. So today comparison inequality part 1. So first we can see basics. So in this basics, first we need to know the sentence interpretations, because in this topic the interpretation of statement is very important for answering any questions. For example, see this here: A is greater than B, who is greater than C. So we can draw like this: A is greater than B, right? So we know the pointed area is called, pointed is called lesser, the open is called greater, correct? Pointed is lesser, open is greater. Who is greater than C means the who represents A or B. That will be become the confusion part. So what you want to do, the who, whose, whom, which, all these thing represents B. Okay, that is nearest element. So who, whose, whom, which, all these things represents nearest element. So in this place we can replace with B. So B is greater than C. So I can call this as B is greater than C. B is greater than C. So all are having a same meaning. Again, this A is greater than B. So A is greater than B, fine. And lesser than C. And means what? Whether it is representing A or B, that will become confusion. But lesser than C is lesser than C, comma lesser than C means this and but is comma represents the first element. Okay, so in this place I can replace with A. So in this place I can replace with A. So I can say A is less than C. Correct? A is less than C. So I can get this kind of arrangements. You got it? So who, whose, whom, which represents the nearest element, that is B, and but is comma, it represents the first element. This is not only for comparison, it is for entire reasoning, for entire reading comprehension also. You'll be following the same pattern. I'll give some examples. See this in comparison. I can say this: Raja is taller than Rani. So I can write like this: Raja is taller than Rani. Is shorter than Sena. Is represents what? What is it? This means it represents the first element. This means what? Here I can replace with Raja. Raja is shorter than Sena. So Raja is shorter. Correct? Pointed means it's shorter. Sena. Correct? So this is what arrangement. Who is tallest means I can say Sena is the tallest. Correct? Even in blood relation, see this: A is son of B. So I can write like this: A is here. A is son. So square means it's a male. We can deal with later. A is son of B. Who represents what? I said who means the nearest element. So that is here I want to replace with B. B is daughter. B is daughter of A. C. B is daughter of C. How was A related to C? So A is what? Grandson. So A is grandson of C. Correct? So C's daughter is B. C's grandson is what? A. Even in direction sense, X is north of Y. X is north of Y. Correct? X is north of Y, which represents what? So which means it's the nearest element. So Y is east of X. Y is east of Z. So Y is east of Z. So this is the arrangement. Correct? So this who, whose, whom, which represents the nearest element, and but is comma represents the first element. That you want to keep in your mind. Next, inequality statements. So you want to know how to make symbols. A is older than B. That is very simple. A is older than B. A is younger than B. Again, I can do this. A is younger than B. A is not older. What it means not older? It is not older. Then what are the other possibles? It may be equal or maybe lesser. That is, A is less than or equal to B. A is not younger than B means what? It is not younger. Then what are the other possibles? It may be greater or may be equal to B. A is either greater or equal. So it is directly given. It's maybe greater or equal. So A is greater than or equal to B. Either lesser or equal. Again, I can write A is lesser or equal to B. Neither greater nor equal means neither means it's not negative. Okay, it is not greater, it is not equal. Then what it is? It is what? Smaller. It is not greater, it is not equal. So it is what? A is smaller than B. Neither lesser nor equal means it is not lesser, not equal. Then it is what? Greater than B. And here A is neither greater nor lesser. It is not greater, it is not lesser means what? It is equal to B. And here A is as tall as B. As tall as means it's equal to B. A is not as tall as B. A is not as tall as B means A is less than B. Okay, A is not as tall as B. A is not up to the level of B. That's the meaning. A is not up to the level of B. That is what? A is not as tall as B. So A is less than B. Right? And then inequality symbols. So this is very important for answering the questions. If symbols are in same direction, we will get a same direction conclusion. For example, if you are getting symbols like this, what is the conclusion I can draw means I can say greater. If symbols are in same direction, I will get same direction conclusion. Okay, for example, A is greater than B, greater than C, greater than D. How to find the relation of A and D? How to find the relation of A and D? Okay, A and D relation. What do you want to do? So first write A and D and write the symbols, only symbols, leave all other variables. See this, all the symbols are in same direction. So I can say we can get same direction conclusion. So I can say A is greater than D. So that is the first thing. If symbols are in same direction, you will get a same direction conclusion. Second point, first point, consider this. If symbols are in same direction, you will get a same direction conclusion. Second point, if symbols are in opposite direction, then there is no conclusion. For example, if symbols are becoming opposite to each other, then we can't conclude anything. Suppose take this, A is greater than B, less than C. So I want to find the relation of A and C relation. How to find A and C relation? So see this, symbols are becoming opposite to each other, then we can't conclude anything. So I can't say anything about A and C's relation. We can't determine exactly. That is the meaning of it. We can't determine exactly the relation between A and C. So if symbols becoming opposite to each other, then there is no conclusion. And third point, just equal to symbol, do not make any changes in the conclusion. So if you get equal as one of the symbol, then it won't make any changes in the conclusion. See this fifth point. Here, one greater than symbol, one equal to symbol, it won't make any changes. We can ignore it. This whatever given as the input, it is getting as the output. Correct? And same 6. Here, the less than symbol is there, equal is there. We can ignore the equal to, it won't make any changes. So whatever given as the input, it will get as the output. I can give you an example. See this, A greater than B greater than equal C. So consider like this. So I want to find the relation of A and D. Find the relation of A and D means what? A, D, I can write only symbols. So what I can do, I can ignore this equal to because it won't make any changes in the conclusion. So I can ignore the equal to. Just see this, equal to on the same side. So I can get a same direction conclusion. So I can say A is greater than D. Correct? I'll give one more example. See this, P, Q, R, S, T. For example, if I am getting such kind of conclusion relation means what? I want to get the relation of P and T. P and T relation. So write P and T, write all the symbols. We can ignore the equal to because equal to won't make any changes. Now see this, all the symbols are in same direction. Now all are having equal symbols, so I can write P is greater than or equal to T. Got it? So equal to symbol we can ignore it, so it won't make any changes in the conclusion. And next point, last point. So third point is what? Just equal to symbol, do not make any changes in the conclusion, so we can ignore it. And fourth point, to get equal as one of the answer, then every symbol should have equal sign. Very, very important. To get equal as one of the answer, every symbol should have equal sign. I'll give example. See this, A is greater than B, greater than or equal to C. Now I want to get relation of A and C. A and C relation. How to do it? So A and C, write only symbols. Okay, symbols are in same direction, so I can say same direction conclusion, right? But this is having equal, but here there is no equal. So to get equal as one of the answer, every symbol should have equal sign. So this is having equal, this is not having equal, so I can't place equal. So only I can say what? A is greater than C. Okay, A is greater than C. Suppose if I am having like this, P, Q, R. Now how to, what to say about P and R relation means? So P and R symbols are in same direction. Okay, both are having equal symbols, so equal. Then I can say P is greater than or equal to R. So to get equal as one of the answer, every symbol should have equal sign. That is very, very important. See the previous question. See this. Every symbol is having equal symbol, so I can say greater than or equal to T. Got it? 4 points. Same direction symbol, you'll get a same direction conclusion. Opposite direction, then there is no conclusion. To get equal as one of the answer, every symbol should have equal sign. To get equal as one of the conclusion, you must have equal symbol in all the symbols. And see this, even this both are opposite to each other. Even both are opposite to each other, but I can say both are having equal symbol, so equal is one of the possible answer. Both are opposites, but still what they're having, both are having equal. So equal is possible answer, not an exact answer. Equal may be one of the possible answer, right? And finally, the final basic. If A is greater than or equal to B means which of the following is correct? Definitely correct. A is greater than or equal to B means I can't conclude A is greater than B because it is not always greater. I can't conclude A is equal to B because it is not always equal. Can I say A is greater than B and A is equal to B? No, I can't say it because the word and means what? Greater than equal will happen at the same time, but this won't happen at the same time. Greater and equal won't be happen, so this is wrong. Only I can say what? A is greater than B or A is equal to B is correct. So I can't conclude A is greater than B because it is not always greater, it is not always equal. Both cannot happen at the same time. Only I can say what? A is greater than B or A is equal to B is correct. Okay, so finally we can do this. Just we can include this four types, four basics in this question. So we need to find which of the following is correct. A and D, they are equating A and D. So write A and D, leave all other variables, just take only symbols. Okay, I will take only symbols. Now see this equal to, I can ignore it. Equal to, I can ignore it. See this, if any two symbols becoming opposite to each other, then we can't conclude anything. Any two symbols becoming opposite to each other, we can't conclude anything. So A is won't be the answer. Now A and D, write A and D, write only the symbols. So we can ignore the equal to. Symbols are in same direction, yes. Only one is having equal, this is not having equal. So I can say A is greater than D. But here they are saying what? A is equal to D, it is wrong. A is greater than D, it is correct. And B and D, you can check because in UPSC you want to check all the options. See this equal to, you can ignore it. Both are what? Opposite direction, but both are having equal symbol. But I can say what? B is equal to E is possible. The word possible should be there. Okay, B is equal to E is possible because the symbols are opposite, but both are having equal symbol. So I can say B is equal to E is possible. But here they giving what? B is greater than E. So this is right, wrong. So answer is what? C is the answer. Right. Last question. P and S. We're going to compare P and S. Equal to, we can ignore it. Symbols are in same direction, yes. Both are having symbols equal to symbol, yes. So I can say P is greater than or equal to S. I can't conclude P is greater than S because it is not always greater. Okay, so P is greater than or equal to S means I can't conclude P is greater than S. And they are comparing what? S and U. Symbols are in same direction, yes. Only one is having equal, this is not having equal. So I can say what? S is less than U. But here less than S is less than or equal to U, this is wrong. Now third, P and T. P and T. Symbols are becoming opposite, we can ignore it. Symbols are becoming opposite, so we can't conclude anything. So wrong. And Q, U and U and S. See this between U and symbols are like this. Correct? Towards U should be open, so towards U should be open. Towards S it should be pointed. towards yes, it should be pointed. You want to be very careful on these symbols. Okay, so see the symbols are in same direction. Yes, this is having equal, this is not having equal, so I can say u is greater than yes. Correct? U is greater than yes, but here given is what? U is less than yes, so this is wrong. All are wrong. Okay, you got it? How to find the answers? Okay, so this is for basics. In next part we can see types. Okay, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.